Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed. In today's C# lesson, we're going to talk about classes and objects. Let's begin. Okay guys, let's begin with the class. Let's just say I want to create a book, right? Let's go with that example. I want to create a book. What does a book have? Book have a title, it has an author, and let's just say it has pages, right? So let's just say I want to create a book. To do that, I need to write title, author, and it pages, right? Then I need to give those some values, and there I created a book. But when I try to create another book, do I need to write these all of again? So if I want to create another book, I need to write like this, right? So I will have another title, author, and pages too, and I can now print out those two books together. But what if I want to create 100 book? Do I just gonna write title 3, author 3, and just copy paste this all the way up to 100? No. And for this, we can actually use our classes. I can just create another class and write those title, author, and pages there as a method. Then we can just call that class from here and use those titles, author, and pages. So to do that, I can easily just come here and write class book, but I don't want to do that. I want to write that class book in another page here. So to do that, I can just come here, select that, add a new class, click this, and let me just name my class as book. Now, as you can see, I have another class here called book, named book. So I'm just gonna write my string title. Let's just write it in another line. String author and int pages here. So what do I have now? I have the title, author, and the pages ready. But to use those variables in my program, I need to add something before that data type, which is that it's called public, guys. I'm adding those publics so I can use those variables in my program class. If I don't put those publics before the string part, so I don't put public into my title variable, I can't use those in my program class or another class. So basically it becomes a private string. If I change it to private, this string title variable right now can only be used in my class book, guys. So this is important. If you change it to private, only this class can use it. Of course there's another way, but we're going to talk about it later. Let's just say it's like that for now. And if you want this method or this variable used on another class, so basically means any of the classes can reach this title method, you need to change this to public. So I will change all of those to public for now. And then I'm gonna come here and create an object. How can I create an object for this book class? It's actually so easy. If I come here and write the name of my class, so it's book, then gave it a name, let's just say book 1 for the first book of mine, then of course new book, then it's ready. This is my first object. So now what do we have here? We have our first object here, guys. So what do I want to do now? I want to give this book some values. How can I do that? I can easily call this book 1's title, author, and pages here and assign those some values. To do that, I'm just gonna come here, click point, and as you can see, when I click the point here, you can see my author, page, and title here, guys. My variables, you can see that here. So if I just come here and write title, and let's just say Aztec, then again book 1, author, let's just say I wrote that book, and the pages, of course, let's just say 322. So now I have a book 1 with the title of Aztec, author of me, my name Ahmet Kadir Zengin, and the pages of 322. Now I created an object and gave it values right now. So let's just print that out. Console write line book 1's title. Print that out again. Book 1's author and its pages. Then what I want to do, I need to, of course, I also read line. Then let's execute my command here. And as you can see, I have the title named Aztec, author named Ahmet Kadir Zengin, and the page of 322, guys. And I can even update this value from here. Again, what I mean by this. If I write book title Aztec here, then print that out, I'm gonna see Aztec. But if I want to upgrade this title again, I can just come here and paste this there, write some values, let's say Lord of the Rings. I also wrote that book. And let's just print that again. Book 1's title. You're gonna see two different values now. As you can see, you're going to see the first title of the book, Aztec, and second, I upgraded that value, I changed the title's value here, so you are seeing the Lord of the Rings value here, guys. So you can upgrade the title value again and again and again in any of the classes. Then let's just create another book, right? Let's just say book again, then book 2, then new book, of course, and this is my second object. Then again, I want to write book 2's title, and let's just say Lord of the Rings, book 2's author, J.R.R. Tolkien's. I wrote it correctly. Then again, book 2's pages, let's just say 1000. I don't know the real page number. Of course, I need to write like that. Okay, now let's print that out as well. And actually, let's just say console write line book 1. Copy with that, and again book 2, and let's just change those to book 2. Now what do I have? I have my first object, then I assigned some values to that, then I created my second object and give those title author pages a value again. So basically I created two books with one classes now. Let me just execute it, and as you can see, my book 1 with the values, then my book 2 with the values, guys. So basically you can create thousands of objects while using only one class, guys. As you can see, I only use 3 methods as well. And actually, let me show the private part. If I change the private, as you can see, I'm gonna get an error right now. As you can see, because of that private string title is now private, I can't assign any value to that. Also, I can't just call my book 1 title here. Why is that? Because I can't access this title in the book class. And as you can see, it just says inaccessible due to its protection level, because it's now private. But when I change it to public, my errors are going to vanish. And with that, guys, our class and objects done for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next C# lesson. Goodbye.